Now, you must be wondering the inconvenience that would take place during this joint opposition rally. You must also be wondering the measures that would have been taken to control. Well, 3 police stations have gone to court today regarding this joint opposition rally today.
The Colombo Chief Magistrate rejected a request made by the Cinnamon Gardens Police seeking an order to prevent an attempt by those attending the joint opposition rally tomorrow from surrounding the Malalasekara Mawatha residence of President Maithripala Sirisena. The police made the request naming 11 respondents, which included parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa. The police requested for an order to prevent the attempts joint opposition protesters to surround the official residence of the president located down Malalasekara Mawatha and create a situation where the president is unable to leave the residence. The Colombo Chief Magistrate stressed if one is acting towards surrounding the official residence of the president, it can be viewed as a conspiracy to topple the government, and in such a situation the police can use force without a court order. The court further noted that if there is sufficient evidence to show that a group is preparing for such a move, the police could arrest them at any time. Meanwhile, the request made by the Valikada police to prevent the group of protesters of the joint opposition from disrupting the general public by entering the main road of the Poldua Junction, Diata Uyana and the Poldua roundabout was rejected by Colombo Additional Magistrate Kanchana Neranjana. The Kopiti police today informed the Fort Magistrate Court that the protesters who enter the area to the area. Rejecting this request, Fort Magistrate Lanka Jayaratna questioned as to if protests such as this had resulted in clashes between the general public and the protesters in the past. The magistrate further ordered the police to use their resources to respond to such a situation if it transpires.
If someone is using loudspeakers, if they are holding a perahara or a protest march, the steps that should be taken are mentioned in the police ordinance. So if the provisions of the ordinance are followed and steps are taken to hold a peaceful protest, the Sri Lanka police will extend their fullest support to it. Especially today, we did not take any steps to prevent this group from coming here. However, certain police stations had received information on possible damages that would be caused on certain areas that should be given additional protection. Certain weekend newspapers had reported on this. Therefore, we requested court to issue orders to prevent any possible damages that could be caused to certain such places like the Parliament of Sri Lanka, which is respected by both the government and the opposition. But when these requests were submitted to court, court noted that the police should use the powers vested by the penal code. Especially if someone is acting in an illegal manner or is obstructing anyone on the road, the police has the power to take action against this. Similarly, there are provisions under the penal code and the police ordinance for such a situation. So the police are preparing for these measures because tomorrow is Wednesday. Schools will be in operation. It is the day where public and private employees come in and out of the city. So if these people are inconvenienced or obstructed in such a situation, we as the police will intervene. Other than that, we will not interrupt this protest and meeting. We as Sri Lanka Police respect this right.
Sri Lanka Police hadiyata api garu karana.